What's up, Dunk Squad? It's wankdunkin, No Vision Dunkin, and we're back with WWE 2K22 Realistic Universe Mode Monday Night Raw Episode 7, coming off the Backlash pay-per-view where we saw that guy right there standing right in front of that Raw logo, Seth freaking Rollins. Finally, instead of him tapping out, he made somebody else tap out, and that person was Riddle, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions with RK Bro and Randy Orton. We also saw Roman Reigns retain his WWE Championship against the former champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley, in a cowardly fashion in a steel cage match where there really wasn't even a lot of action. Roman Reigns just focusing on escaping the cage, escaping Bobby Lashley, and getting the hell out of Backlash with his championship. We saw Big E still going strong with the United States Championship, and Omos finally getting the big win on pay-per-view as he won, I think, his first match. I think it was his first match he won here in this Realistic Universe mode ever since he made his debut here in WWE 2K22. But he got his first big dub with his tag team partner, Austin Theory, who, when I go to the teams, they are now official. Big Bang Theory is a new tag team on Raw, and that consists of Austin Theory, you can call him Theory if you want for short, and Omos, the Nigerian Giant. We also have a new tag team, Live for Brutality, and that is Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I know everybody loved them as a tag team in real life, so we're going to make that a real thing here in this Realistic Universe mode. Going over tonight's card to kick off the show. And before I kick off the show, make sure I go over the power rankings. We have basically almost everybody in the New Day. You got Big E at number 7, but we're focusing on the top 5 right now. So you got Kofi Kingston at number 5. You got Xavier Woods at number 1. You got Austin Theory at number 2. Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso at number 3. And you got Riddle at number 4. So mostly everybody that's in the tag team division are cracking that top 5, top 10 right now. But going over the card, you got Austin Theory kicking off against the United States champion Big E. Now, Theory and Omos, they've had their issues with Big E's tag team partners in Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Now, with that big win in that tag team match on the pay-per-view at Backlash, Omos has already had his chance at Big E. We already know how that went. I'll take some of that blame because I was playing with Omos. But Theory is going to go one-on-one with Big E, and if Theory can beat Big E in a non-title match, he will be the new number 1 contender for Big E's United States Championship. In the next match, we have the women's tag team champions, Natalya and Beth Phoenix, the Women of Doom, against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, Live for Brutality. Next, we have a couple of Canadians, Sami Zayn against the Hall of Famer, Edge. In a one-on-one matchup, we got Otis taking on Angelo Dawkins. Otis is the 24/7 champion. He's already defeated Montez Ford, but a couple of weeks ago, the Street Profits defeated Alpha Academy in a tag team match. So now Angelo Dawkins will get his one-on-one chance at the 24/7 champion, Otis, in a non-title match. And then next we have Carmella, who earned her championship match in a fatal 4-way. And now she's going to get that chance tonight against the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, in a one-on-one title match. And then in the main event, Seth freaking Rollins against one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Riddle. Not a submission match. This is a straight up one-on-one. You can still make somebody tap out if you choose to. You know, if you want to do that, make them tap out again. But you can also pin your opponent because it is a one-on-one match. But that is the card for tonight's Monday Night Raw Episode 7. Let's go ahead and start the show.
There's a reason this program has been a staple of Monday nights for over 25 years. It is entertainment. It is excitement. It is Monday Night Raw.
And tonight, I got a feeling we're going to see something we have never seen before on Monday Night Raw.
All right, so for the first match, we have Austin Theory taking on the United States champion, Big E, one-on-one match, non-title match. But if Theory can get this win, he'll definitely put himself in contention for the U.S. title. Let's go ahead and simulate this match and see who picks up the dub. And it will be Big E. Big E still going strong, man. He has defeated everybody that's been coming after his U.S. title. And that little rivalry between Big Bang Theory and New Day seems to be continuing. And let's go ahead to the next match, tag team title match, kind of similar to the last match. Non-title match, but if Liv or Brutality can get a win, maybe they'll be the next women's tag team champion. So let's go ahead, simulate this match, and see who wins. And Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan were actually able to get the W over Natalya and Beth Phoenix, and we have new #1 contenders for those Raw women tag team titles. And then the next match we're actually going to hop in, we have Sami Zayn going one-on-one with the rated R superstar Edge.
I guess this means the conspiracy's continuing. They never stop with this guy.
We haven't seen that much of Sami Zayn. I think the last time we saw him was the very first episode. It was a Battle Royal match for the United States title. Didn't end up winning it. We haven't seen Sami since. Maybe he thinks it's a conspiracy that I've been keeping his ass off the card, keeping him out of this realistic universe mode, but he's going to get his chance tonight. I need to let him know I am not a part of that conspiracy, whatever the hell he think is going on. But we're going to use his ass tonight. And he has a chance to defeat a WWE Hall of Famer. Also, a Canadian, just like Sami Zayn.
Big time matches at WrestleMania. Yep. Cole gets it, Saxton. Why don't you? Yep. He's being condescending. Yep. Time to expose some truths if you're Sami Zayn. Or anyone with a functional brain. Back after a decade, the two-time Royal Rumble winner. The personification of grit. A superstar looking to reach the pinnacle of his second mountain.
And the last time we saw Edge, he was involved in a tag team match with Goldberg as his partner, Team Spear, for one night. Two Hall of Famers on the same team. But they went up against Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens for like a #1 contender match for rated RK Bro. RK Bro, I should say, for their tag team titles. But we all know Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens ended up winning that tag match. And that's why they are involved in that little tag team rivalry with RK Bro. But now Edge getting back to singles action, looking to pick up a big win here tonight on Raw. Episode 7 of this realistic universe mode against Sami Zayn. Fans chanting that Sami sucks. Maybe he thinks they're a part of the conspiracy.
Just about the most unpopular WWE superstar we've ever seen. I don't think anyone has ever been as loathed by the WWE universe as he is.
Sami going for the leg on Edge, slamming his head down to the mat.
Doesn't like what he has to say. That's their problem, not Sami's. Love him or scorn. Taking flight.
Sami with a big splash.
Edge predicted that one.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
And that gets rescinded back to Edge. Catches the leg. Heel kick. Hooked up.
DDT.
Enough is enough. Over and
Edge with some vicious headbutts to Sami Zayn. Know that had to hurt Edge a little bit too, but Edge showing that brood side to him. And now Sami Zayn slamming Edge right on that repaired neck. That repaired neck injury from Edge that kept him out, that made him retire early. Sami working on that neck still. And now Sami rolling Edge over for the pin. See if you can get the 1, 2, 3, and Edge kicks out at the count of 1.
That wasn't enough.
shifts it back onto him. Take all the wind out of you. Working on the arm.
enough already.
Rolling neck snap. Now he's been put on the defensive. What a forearm. Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana. Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Sami might be setting up for the haluva kick. No, but Edge able to get out of the way. Both of the guys going after each other with those chops. Now a gut buster from Edge, and Edge goes quickly for the cover. But same like Edge, counter one. Sami Zayn able to kick out. Another headbutt from Edge. Edge with these headbutts, man.
Going right after the neck.
And both of you guys seem to be doing the same things to each other. The chops, all these moves to the neck.
Well-timed counter on Edge.
And was that a low blow and the referee didn't see it? I think Sami might have went a little low there on Edge, and the referee didn't see it in the thunder bomb from Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn after that execution.
Will this be enough?
But Edge able to kick out even after the little sneaky low blow from Sami Zayn. And that thunder bomb. Edge able to kick out. That's why he is a WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Climbing up top.
And now Sami going to the top rope, trying to go for that splash that he hit early on, but he misses that time.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your arm.
And now the Rated R Superstar going for a sharpshooter. Wasn't another, what is that, a modified version of the sharpshooter? But I was just going to say, talking about Canada, you know, the legendary sharpshooter created by Bret Hart, and now a big boot from Sami Zayn as he goes for the cover.
Makes the cover. Oh, he was almost finished.
Edge is displaying an enormous amount of grit right now.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. What a maneuver. Able to get out.
And Edge rolls out of the way, and then a spear out of nowhere. Is that it? 1, 2. Oh, Sami Zayn able to kick out of that. Oh my God, Edge with an RKO. I was about to say RKO out of nowhere. Spear out of nowhere. Man, these transitions in these games, bro. Man, that was clean. But Sami able to kick out. Now he has the Edge in a submission, focusing once again on that neck.
I don't think close is any question about it. Edge is about to tap.
Edge is not about to tap out, Byron Saxton. Now Edge fighting back, showing that he does indeed have grit. And those vicious headbutts again. It's that brood Edge coming out of him. And now Edge going to the top. These guys have been copying each other all match up, but Edge goes for an elbow drop right to the heart of Sami Zayn. Welcome back, Edge sign there in the crowd as the fans have missed Edge. Hasn't been on Raw a couple of weeks, but a roll-up. A roll-up from Edge almost ended it there. And now Edge in the corner, waiting for Sami Zayn to get up, going for his second spear. This one out of nowhere, but Sami Zayn able to reverse it with a DDT. And now Sami Zayn might be setting up for the Luva kick, and he actually hits it on Edge as he goes for the cover. That might be it for the Rated R Superstar 2. And Edge kicking out of the Luva kick. Edge has been through it all in this match. Sami's been focusing on that injured neck that put Edge out of the WWE. Forced him to retire, put him in the Hall of Fame, you could say. He's hit the haluva kick, the thunder bomb, even a low blow. still can't put Edge away. But at the same time, Edge cannot put Sami Zayn away.
I refuse to believe that wasn't 3.
Execution from Edge, and that could be it. And not even the execution could put Sami Zayn away. And this might be match of the night already. Hell, match of the week. And we haven't even got to the rest of the shows this week. And another thunder bomb from Sami Zayn, and that could be it. How much more can the Rated R Superstar take? And he kicks out again, bruh. And Sami going for a haluva kick. Oh, Edge going for a spear, but he missed because Sami went for a drop kick. But Edge goes back for the spear, and he hits it this time out of nowhere again. 2, 3. What a hell of a match. Gotta get a shout out, salute to Sami Zayn and Edge. That was a crazy ass matchup. But in the end, the Rated R Superstar, Edge, able to get the win over Sami Zayn. What a match.
Sami Zayn just suffered another miscarriage of justice. Oh, that's a shame.
What a match from both of those Canadians. But the Rated R Superstar Edge gets the win here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Let's go ahead to the next match. What a fire match that was, man. But we got Otis with Chad Gable at his side, taking on Angelo Dawkins with Montez Ford at his side. One-on-one matchup. Let's see who gets the win. And it will be Angelo Dawkins. We now have a new #1 contender for the 24/7 championship. A lot of people thought maybe Montez Ford is going to be a future single star. Hell, Montez Ford putting himself in that conversation. Now, our championship match of the night, Carmella versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. We've had problems trying to figure out and find who can be a contender for Becky Lynch's title. As you saw, Becky Lynch was not a part of Backlash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Now, to all those women that were in that match, Alexa Bliss, Reckoning, Rhea Ripley, the least I expected to win that match was Carmella, and she ended up winning the damn match. I know Corey Graves was happy as hell. He's probably blabbering right now as I'm talking over him. Yep, there he goes. But Carmella, former SmackDown Women's Champion, former Money in the Bank winner. Now she has a chance to add the Raw Women's Championship to her collection.
This is a woman who radiates high class in and out of the ring.
And I'm going to just let Corey Graves keep talking about his wife.
Personal sommelier. Carmella's done it all. There's no doubt about that. Former SmackDown Women's Champion, Money in the Bank winner, WrestleMania Battle Royal winner, and she even won Mixed Match Challenge. A truly untouchable resume for an untouchable superstar. And here comes the man.
The Raw Women's Champion. The man. Big time Bex. Becky Lynch. Finally able to defend her Raw Women's title.
The man has an unmatched confidence and swagger about herself.
From underdog to the top of the food chain.
And the fans here in Hungary getting behind the man, Becky Lynch.
Introducing the challenger from Staten Island, New York, CARMELLA. And introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
As you heard, Raw Women's Championship being defended here.
Big time money match. Carmella, Mella's money. Is she money tonight? Big time Bex. Can she do it again in the big time Raw Women's Championship on the line? Who's going to win it?
This is all about being on top of the women's division on Monday Night Raw. Waving the red brand flag high and proud. That is what the Raw Women's Championship means to these women.
Mella counters.
Guess that's one way to incite your opponent.
Impressive reversal there. Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move.
Now Becky going for a submission similar to the submission that Seth Rollins made Riddle tap out too, so taking some notes from her husband.
Facebuster. Going up top. From the top.
Now Becky going for the early cover after the elbow drop. Actually got a counter too.
Close call. That was almost lights out. And an elbow drop for added measure.
She gets Becky with a counter.
Picked up. Reverse DDT. End of the road. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Or a pump handle. Pump handle coming. Pump handle super.
Not a manhandle slam, but a pump handle slam from Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion. Now a kick to the back of Carmella.
Able to reverse. Arms are trapped. No way to protect himself. This is not going to be good. Relentless. Oh, quite an effective counter. And another counter. These two showing how well scouted they each are. Draped over that.
Now Becky using that rope, choking out Carmella. Both of these women going back and forth, but Carmella able to hit
Romance. This is what we call
DDT. Is that it? Are we going to crown a new Raw Women's Champion here tonight? Don't like the cover. Maybe Mella should have hooked the leg, and maybe Becky Lynch wouldn't have got a rope break. But Carmella with the super kick. There she goes. She hooks the leg. Are we going to crown a new Raw Women's Champion here tonight? Is Corey Graves going to celebrate? No, Becky Lynch able to kick out.
that to put the champ away. But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Another pump handle slam from Becky Lynch. Only a matter of time before she goes for that manhandle slam, or maybe even the disarmor. Maybe she wants to make Carmella tap out.
Becky Lynch with a great shot. And Carmella fighting back. Quick exchange.
Popped it right in the titty. And a third suplex.
Lands the elbow. Oh, God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
Lynch working on that arm, probably looking to lock in the disarmor, but there goes the manhandle slam out of nowhere, and that might be it for Mella. Carmella able to kick out, as this is a title match. But what is Becky doing here? Is she looking to go for another manhandle slam? Is she looking to go for the disarmor and make her tap out? Don't know, because Carmella able to get out of it, snap suplex.
There's no quit in these women.
The man and Mella are
And right now, Mella is looking like money in this big-time matchup between these two women for that Raw Women's belt. Mella going for another super kick there. If she would have hit that, we probably would have had a new women's champion.
The challenger being outclassed here. And this is, well, it's not looking good. Taking it to the floor. What's she going to do? Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
And look at this. Becky locking in a submission on the outside of the ring. Doesn't matter if Mella taps out. Have to make her tap out in the middle of the ring.
Trying to show how bad she wants to stay in this match.
Now, Mella cannot win the title on a DQ, so she does not want Becky to get DQ. Yes, she'll win the match, but, or count out. By count out, I meant she'll win the match, but she won't win the title. Title can't change hands on a disqualification or count out. Pretty sure Carmella knows that, though, but she is going to the top rope. What is she going to do here? She wants Becky Lynch on her feet. What a fail. But she goes for the super kick. Becky Lynch able to dodge it. Goes for the German. Mella able to reverse it. Now Becky using the turnbuckle to her advantage. And she goes for the pin right away, right after that move. Still unable to put Carmella away. Becky snapping that arm, and I feel like she might be setting up for the disarmer. But Carmella able to hit another super kick out of nowhere. Are we going to crown a new Raw Women's Champion?
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champion. Are we close to the start of a new reign?
And with that, Carmella's done.
And Carmella going for the DDT, but Becky able to reverse it. I think Becky might have been going for the manhandle slam there, but Carmella able to reverse it. Now Carmella's setting up for that DDT. If she hits this, I think we're going to have a new Raw Women's Champion. No, she's going for Becky's own move on her, the disarmer. Locked in on Becky Lynch.
Can Becky Lynch survive?
And Becky able, I'm pretty sure she knows every way how to get out of that move because it is her move. Carmella going for another super kick, but Becky able to grab her right before she's able to hit that turnbuckle right to the throat of Carmella. I'm pretty sure Corey Graves doesn't like that. I'm pretty sure he would love for Carmella's throat to be in good condition. But Carmella able to hit a super kick out of nowhere on Becky. Are we going to crown a new Raw Women's Champion? Oh my God.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over. Who knows what that kick out.
And now Carmella losing it. Losing control. She's very frustrated. Surprised she's not doing her vintage scream, but slapping Becky in the face. Now Carmella going to the top rope. She's hit super kick after super kick, DDT after DDT. She even did a disarmer on Becky Lynch. Not able to make her tap out. She does get some of that crossbody. It wasn't an epic fail like it was the first time, but she got some of it. And let's see if she can put Becky Lynch away. She's tried everything. Becky with 3 slaps. And now looking for what? A power bomb?
She manages to get control. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
And this is giving some competition to that Sami Zayn Edge match. And now Becky with the manhandle slam, the second one of the match, and that might be it for Mella. 1, 2, 3. What a fight. Carmella definitely was looking like money tonight, but she's going to go home to Corey Graves without that Raw Women's Championship because the man, Becky Lynch, handled that match. as she retains her Raw Women's Championship. I don't know who's going to be able to take that title from her. And Mella, all those super kicks, the DDTs, the disarmor, none of it able to put Becky Lynch away, as she is big time here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Still your Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. And we're going to go ahead to the last match, the main event of the night, which consists of the husband of Becky Lynch, Seth freaking Rollins, one half of the best Freako friends, the BFFs with Kevin Owens, taking on Riddle, one half of RK Bro, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. The visionary, the revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
I'm surprised Corey Graves is talking about Seth Rollins very highly, as both of their wives were just involved in a, I would say, epic Raw Women's title match. But Seth Rollins feeling happy. Finally not tapping out to somebody, finally able to make somebody else tap out, and that somebody was Riddle. He did make Riddle tap out at Backlash. And probably Seth Rollins probably looking to make Riddle tap out again here tonight. Even though he doesn't have to win the match, he can go for a pinfall. But him and Kevin Owens, the best friends, best freaking friends, best Freako KO friends, looking to take those Raw Tag Team Championships away from Randy Orton and Riddle at some point.
The original Bro has arrived. One of the coolest and one of the most confident competitors in all of WWE. And Riddle's backed up that confidence thus far.
Now, Riddle should not feel the shame, as he made Seth Rollins tap out to retain those Raw Tag Team Championships at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which was the whole reason why we had a submission match at Backlash between him and Seth Rollins in the first place. So each man has made each other tap out at least one time. So now, can one of these men pin one another? We've seen them both make each other tap out. Can one of these two pin the other one? Riddle versus Seth Rollins, one-on-one, main event, Monday Night Raw, Realistic Universe Mode, Episode 7.
When it comes
Let's
to
get it.
Seth Rollins, I think the fact that he anointed himself the Messiah really says it all.
Yeah, Seth believes that he is the salvation of the WWE, that the WWE Universe should follow him blindly and hang on his every word. While he calls himself the Messiah, others call him a megalomaniac.
Oh, call him what you want. There's no denying that Rollins has asserted his dominance in and out of the ring. Anyone who doesn't convert to his cause gets punished.
But then consider Riddle, a man for whom fighting isn't just a day job. It's a way of life. Riddle lives.
And I peeped WWE in real life. I think they've been stealing my content, bro. I think they've been stealing my ideas low key. You had the Money in the Bank qualifying matches with the women. I think it was on SmackDown or something like that. But it was like a tag team match, and if they won, they all qualified. I did that like 2 months ago, bro. I did that like 2 months ago. That's how I came up with my qualifying matches, and I did it first. So you had that, and then I've had this Seth Rollins Riddle thing going on. And if you watched what was it, Raw or SmackDown this past week, Seth Rollins attacked Riddle. Now it seems like they're gonna have a match possibly at SummerSlam maybe, and I feel like WWE taking my ideas. They need to hire me as a booker, as a writer or something. I'll come up with the storylines, I'll come up with the rivalries, you know. Just hit me up, you know, and just take my ideas. But pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Pretty sure it's just, you know, quinky dink. But Seth Rollins going to the top rope with a frog splash on Riddle. Can he pin the Raw Tag Team Champion, Riddle, the original bro, the OG bro? Seth with that glove just punching Riddle right in the face, able to bust him open a little bit. And now what is Seth doing here? Pedigree. Going for the pedigree, but Riddle able to escape in a clothesline from Matt Riddle. Rollins able to dodge. I think Seth Rollins, been taking control of most of this matchup. Feeling good, feeling freaky after that win at Backlash. He was in a lost place for a little bit after, tapping out to Bobby Lashley and Riddle. But a curb stomp to Riddle, and that could be it. But Riddle showing that resiliency, showing that he is a main event player now. Even though he is a tag team champion, he is very good in that ring one-on-one. Now what is Seth doing here? Looking for that knee drop, but missing. Riddle able to roll out of the way. Got a little tongue twisted trying to say Riddle, Rollins, rolled out the way, Rollins. And now what is Seth looking to do here?
What a savage display of power. Here he goes for the win. Can he close it out? 1, 2, 3.
And with a kick to the back of the head in dominating fashion. Don't know if Riddle is still banged up from their submission match, but I mean, the tap out at Backlash, Seth worked on this same damn cutscene, bro. So tired of seeing this shit. But Seth had worked on the neck and put him in a chin lock, and that's what made Riddle tap out at Backlash. And now with he is also busted over right there by the eye. But Seth kicking Riddle right in the back of that same neck that he used to make him tap out at Backlash, able to get the pin here tonight. So that's 2 straight wins for Seth freaking Rollins, him and his BFF, the best Freako friends, and Kevin Owens, targeting those Raw Tag Team titles of RK Bros. But that'll wrap it up, man, for Monday Night Raw Realistic Universe Mode, Episode 7. Until the next episode, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Peace out. Dunk Squad.